Well, evidently the Kickstarter is actually done. So I guess this ought to live in a tape somewhere, though. Uh, yeah. The film I'm doing now is going to be on Wilson, and it probably will not come about until, not be shown until after day 1000. Okay, what I've done is I've hired some Rockies. Now, this was Crazy Paper Mask Dude's suggestion. He said I'll probably get at least one hound attack while I'm trying to set up. Now, what I'm trying to do is I've probably got more piggy butts than I need. What I'm trying to do is set up the events for the 1000th day. Is there a chest I could throw half of the part of these in? Yep. How am I on the rest of this stuff? Not very good shape. Yeah, waste of time. Come on, Rockies. Oh, shoot. You're kidding. I don't know if the Rockies will attack that or not. Crud muffins. I thought I'd already killed one down there. Maybe not. Come on, Rockies. Don't wander on me, buddies. Oh, I didn't even think about doing that without armor. I wonder if I even have armor. Not much. Come on, Rockies. I don't know if they're still following or not. Now, the Rockies are just backup for hound attacks. And the 1000th day video should have already occurred by now. Oh, Rockies, are you playing with mosquitoes? Gracious, they're slow. Yeah, we got a fair ways to go. We got to get to here. I think the mosquitoes did sting them, but didn't get their attention. Well, actually, I've got a fair amount of time since I have the ingredients. I talked to Crazy Paper Mask Dude about this, and he kind of helped with some of the ideas. Let me suck down some soda. And I don't think he realized I had the stone done and the boards done. And the walls, yeah, the wall's almost done. I was going to do stone wall with a wooden center section to keep them from aggravating each other in general, but he mentioned that might cause some problems and it might be better just to do a wooden wall. So what I'm going to attempt to do is make a wooden wall here and then build a pig village, and on the 1000th day burn the wooden wall so the pigs can attack the worms. And pig village down here will be a permanent part of the terrain and probably will be added to. I wish I knew what my Rockies were doing. We're too close to almost daylight. Where's your buddies? How'd we lose your buddies, big guy? Where's me? Oh, hell, my tab's on 6. Well, that was bad planning. Okay, worms. There's a limit to how close I think I'll be able to get. Oh, pick that up. Don't aggravate me, Wilson. Get turned around here so I can see. Yeah, this may not work at all. screwed that up. I think we have to kill you, buddy. Now, I don't know if he takes his place or if he buggers off. Nope, he takes his place. I think the Rockies have entered the village. Oh God, where? No, that's spiders. Okay, good. I'm worried about my Rockies. I'm picking armor.
Oh, shit. Should have had that on to begin with. I'm an idiot.
Hi. Yeah. Did you ever get hold of... Howdy, hi. We're at the point where the sound went south on this, so I'm just going to do a commentary. Yeah. Did you ever get hold of... There we go. Yes, family interruption. I don't know if I pulled the headset off or moved the mic to the top of my head. The hounds were coming. Now, the Rockies were supposed to take care of the hounds, but they kind of wandered off on me. Now, we'll run into them again later. Now, I've been invited to say hi in Swedish, and it sounded like hi to me when I did the video. Now, I think there's a, what is it? Vada, I don't know, VadaNet. And good dog. Now, good dog here means your dog didn't crap on the rug. Good dog in Sweden evidently means good day. So, but I'll revisit that when I'm in a saner mood. Now, here I was just looking. The map was just to see if I could find a solution since I did not have my Rockies. Now, what I didn't know is they headed back towards my base. Evidently, where they came out of that ground, that general area is now what they home on or return to. Now, there's a couple of incidents. I was really trying to push the time limit to get this done. This is the pre-1,000-day work that I did. And I noticed a couple of times I was standing right next to a couple of tentacles with no armor, no football helmet. So you almost got to see old Wilson die again. Another thing is that you probably haven't noticed it, or maybe you have, but when I've got a real time, you know, meaning real game time type special, yeah, see, he almost ate my taters there. I got to glance around this gap to leave my cameras on, but the mosquito could have polished me off there. But I tend to choke on real-time videos because it's so... I have a lot of fun in videos, but the making of I'm incredibly serious about. And there's a couple of what were intended to be off-camera moments where you'll see me with a really serious look on my face, and that's actually how I approach the overall thing. Once I'm in it and playing and all that, I really am having all that fun, but in the processing, the editing, all that, I really am serious about trying to put together a good effect. Now, obviously, a lot of these didn't wind up where I wanted them. Merms move to a certain point and then stop. And I've done stare downs with them. You can stand at that exact range and stare into their little bulgy eyes forever, and they won't attack you. It's different ones have different orbits of movement. Now, it kind of turned out I did and didn't need the wall. It was, if I'd popped all those, I was thinking while I was doing the pig houses, hell, I could have just thrown these up at night. But there were a couple of pigs that probably might not have lived through the night if I'd done that. Plus, it kind of kept the burps off me while I was doing it. So it's kind of and it was a nice opening to the video. So it's kind of one of those what the hell things. I'd rather do too much setup than not enough. Now, I normally don't pay much attention to my numbers or anything. Right now, I've either got 45 or 4,600 subs, somewhere in between that. Once it hit 4,000, it slowed down. A lot of this channel has to do with the success of Don't Starve. And once they killed the updates, there'll be a big kick up when the downloadable content comes out, as long as I'm not sick and doing it like a week after it comes out. But I'm not worried about it. It's, I was happy when I had 26 subscribers. I was much happier when I had a couple of hundred. They gave me somebody to talk to. But I've never really found a format beyond Don't Starve for the kind of humor I do. I mean, The Walking Dead has its moments, Terraria has its moments, but for some reason, Don't Starve was just perfect for what I was doing. So our wall is made. I think I'm trying to figure out that TAM was at what, 2% or 6%. So I was thinking if I had enough time to make a run back to the base and grab goodies and then dash back here or not. And I was kind of glad I went back because I'd forgotten. I decided not to take pig food because it was too many days. Now, see, the Rockies headed back home. And they were all the way down there where I built that wall. And once the money, the stone money that I paid them ran out, and I could have paid them again. There's just a lot of, like I said, my main focus was getting everything done by the morning of day 1,000. Yeah, this is where I decided football helmets would be clever. That running around in the swamp unarmored was kind of ate up with the dumbass. Oh, anyway, on real-time specials, I tend to choke on getting them done. So there should be, assuming I stay in good health, there should be a lot more Wilson videos, than there have been. When he hit the cave worms, there was a big old sticking point where I just couldn't figure a way past it. And then what I was trying to do took so much prep. But I definitely want to take the Rockies over to the Frogs. I think when I did this, I saw more than 5 Rockies, but I'm not sure. It's been mentioned to me that I might have to have them closer to where I'm active to get them to spawn more, and I think I'll run around for a while with the Rockies, and we can see some. My biggest worry was getting them killed, but evidently, if they rock out, they're damn near invulnerable. So we'll run around and do some rocky things. I don't know what for sure, and it may not be any more than the frogs. The lanterns I was sometimes those. I wasn't sure if I'd hit the morning deadline, and if it went over into the night, lanterns make a lot better lighting. Now, some of this was done, this was where I switched over to webcam. And the early part of the webcam was totally fried out. It was just gobbledygook. Yes, Wilson surveys. I was waiting for dusk. I wanted to wait for dusk so the pigs would not be overridden with the merms. And just big as squat, that's exactly what they did. There you go, that yum. And off he goes around the damn wall, because the distance-wise, that was, he doesn't see the wall, he just sees the food. Idiot pigs. Well, you live and learn, and the next time you do the project, you know a lot more about it. But I only had the stuff for 10 pigs, so I couldn't have gotten back to the homestead for any more. I did not anticipate. I don't know. I thought 10 pig houses might be anticlimactic in the fight. It turned out to be more than adequate. And I have no idea how that placement's going to work out over time. Pigs respawn in 3 days. I bet, I don't know on merms. I'd imagine it's a day, but I don't know. Bunnyman has been 1 day, but with all the fixes they've been doing, I don't know if that's true now or not. And see, there he goes. He walks by the fish, the frog legs, and he heads around to the other side of the fence. And this is where I wasn't sure if they auto aggroed each other or not. And I think the merm was on its little thing, and the pig had different inputs, the primary one being going home. I think that yum thing overrides night. And he makes it home. So I learned a lot about the personalities of pigs. So anyway, you all take care of yourself. I ran into the Rockies on the way back home. Well, you saw where they'd headed home. So, and that about does it. This was the making of the 1,000 Day. And the next video will be real time and moving forward.